John, I suppose first and foremost, how you fixed tomorrow night? The league leaders coming to the showgrounds, the game obviously on the TV as well.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Obviously, a tough game. Drogheda have started the season well. We're at both ends of the table, but I look at it as an opportunity for us to get points on the board. We had a good couple of games recently. I know the Derry game got away from us, but happy enough with our performances over the last 2 or 3 games.
You've kind of touched on it there, but do you kind of feel you're playing better maybe than the results and the position in the table would suggest from the outside looking in?
Yeah, we feel that as a group, there's been some good performances over the first 12 games, and we understand that at Sligo when you lose kind of 10, 14 players at the end of a previous season, you bring in 9 new players, it takes time to gel the group together, and we've had a few injuries and suspensions to throw in as well. So look, we understand where we are, but I feel that we're going to get better, and we've proven that over the last year or two. As the season goes on, we get more slicker in our play, and but we understand we have to get points on the board while we're trying to get better.
In terms of last weekend as well, could that be a moment that late equaliser kind of it changes the mood? Of course, Cork wouldn't be one of the sides we never want to lose a game, but you wouldn't want to lose two. Do you feel that that could be a moment? I presume it changes things in the dressing room. It changes the mood this week as well.
Yeah, it was an important equaliser laid on at home, and yeah, I think the group have shown that this season. Even when you go back to the first game of the season, you go 2-0 down to Waterford, we get back to 2-1, miss a penalty, give the goal away, but get back to 3-2, and miss a chance right to death. This team and this group, for such a young group and a new group, time and time again they come back, pats away. We're 3-1 down, again came back 3-2, missed the penalty, lose the game 4-3. So there's real heart and desire in the group, and they showed that the last night right to the death. And I know Will Fitzgerald's on the call here. He had a chance to nick a 2-1 win on
Recording in
Saturday. So,
progress.
look, I feel that we're doing a lot of right stuff, a lot of good stuff, and it's just hopefully getting points on the board now.
What needs to be fixed, and it's a bit odd, when you look at the table, like you're down there. I think only two teams have scored more goals, and you obviously conceding goals have been an issue. What are the little things you need to fix just to hopefully get you moving, like you said there, in the direction you want to move in?
Yeah, we're scoring goals, which is always pleasing. It's the hardest thing to do in football, but we've got a lot of attacking threat, and I think we chipped too many goals early in the first few games, and I go back to that. Probably goes down to all these new players coming in. A few weren't fully match fit, and we signed players that previous clubs weren't probably playing, and came in late during pre-season. So these are all the challenges that we have. But I said we understand that we have to get through it. We can't cry about it. We've got to just keep moving forward, and I think we've definitely shown a bit more steel over the last few games, and to go to Waterford and keep a clean sheet and win 4-0 was really good for the group. And then last night against Cork, they only had one shot on target in the whole game, was the goal they scored. So defensively we were pretty solid. So hopefully we can carry that into the game tomorrow.
Well, just a word on Drogheda as well. Of course, are you surprised to see they're top of the table?
Nothing surprised me in this league, to be honest. But it's so early and it's so competitive. There's every club has strength and depth, and if you come off it any weekend, you get turned over. And Drogheda have had a really good start to the season. They've kept, you look at Drogheda and Galway, they kept probably 15, 16 players from last year's squad, and that rolls into pre-season and into the start of the season, which allows you to get off to a good start. We're probably the opposite end of that. But I look at the players that we have, and we should show no fear, and we need to play to our strengths now tomorrow night and go and attack the game.
Is that the message to the players? No fear, even though it's top v bottom. Just go out there and get the 3 points.
Absolutely, yeah. I think on our day we have our best players available. We can beat anyone, and that's the message. It's clear. My full belief in the group. They know they're in a good place despite the results, and we just push on.
Great stuff, John. We're looking forward to it here in Virgin Media. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Cheers. Thanks, Bernard.